You foolish man, I am a Jito Ryo master. Allow me to reunite you with your ancestors.
Unbelievable destructive power! 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 Power!
Alright. What's up everyone? Another Kiyui here. How you guys doing today? Welcome to another episode of Noonami. I'm your good host, Nodo Kiyui. I got my good friend Trae Vito and the one and only Obadiah, aka Ben. Yeah. Yep, you're a little low actually.
Alright, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good. Now we're good. So yeah. But what's up, Vito? What's going on, man?
Oh, nothing much. Nothing much. What's
Yeah.
going on with y'all over there?
Not much. Kind of a little behind. We just did a little bit of cooking some tacos. Yeah, some good tacos, homemade. Have to go in on that.
Yes, sir.
Then got a good enough nap, so I'm like all wired up, ready to go for this. So I didn't have time to do any planning, anything. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go on the fly on this today. But I kind of do have some of an episode. It just took me some time to figure out and take care of some stuff. So yeah, but yeah, so shoot, but yeah, man. So we're here. We're back at it again. For some more fun. Talk about anime like we always do on this episode. So yeah, so but like we always do with our icebreakers whatsoever, what are we currently watching? So Vito, what you got, my guy?
Currently watching Fire Force. Just started that.
Oh, nice.
So, that's pretty much it as far as animes and stuff. For the most part, just been and watching like stuff like that. But yeah, as far as anime, just Fire Force. Haven't jumped back into any of my other ones I've been watching. Just that one.
Nice. Yeah. As of today, besides, well, the last thing I ended up watching was earlier today. I think I was watching called Hell Mode. So I was watching that, which is actually getting interesting where it's at right now. So I have not read the manga for this, but it feels like I have, but I haven't because there's certain things just kind of catch my attention. So I don't. So that's why I'm like, wait, does this happen? Does that happen? So I'm kind of like playing the guessing game right now without even like looking at the manga at the moment. So it's like, so wherever the anime's at, I'm gonna read the manga where it left off. But I feel like I'll wait till it finishes first and continue. When this actually ends, I'll actually continue where it left off because there's a lot more chapters happening with that. But as far as something kind of off the wall kind of situation, so as I was in the middle of cooking and everything else, um, my fiance is actually watching Dawson's Creek. So she's still watching it. So I think she got to the point where the storm situation, I think it's like still season 1, but like the storm where all that nonsense happened. And so we're like talking about that real quick. Even though this is not anime talk, this was kind of funny because I literally just not really walked into it. It's just like I kind of paid attention. I was like, yeah, I remember this. But we were like talking about, yeah, like I thought this was at the end of the season. At the end of the season, like, no, this is like still like early midpoint of the episode of the series. So, but it was funny. But we were talking about like, man, we used to watch stuff like that, like Dawson's Creek, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Charmed, and what's the other one in my head? Roswell.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to go back and watch Roswell. I never got a chance to finish that season. But yeah, but other than that, anime, like besides that, I watched the latest episode of MF Ghost season 3, which it's funny because now that after the last episode, this episode kind of set the bar because now I'm thinking we got one more season. I think we're getting the last race we're getting is going to be the final season because of the reveal of what's happening at the end of this episode. Because the main character's goal was to do something, and basically season 3 solved, I think like 2 episodes solved that reason, and do not touch that switch too, you funny baby. I know you well enough. You've been so destructive. Yes, he's been super destructive now. He's been he's been getting himself in trouble. So I take care of that. But yeah, after finding out that, I was like, oh, so now we're finally getting revealed of how this is going to end. Although I wouldn't be surprised if they throw a 5th season, but I think we're getting the final season after this one is over, which I believe we're getting the complete race of this because we're going to do the preliminaries. Oh no, not preliminaries. The qualifier first, which I think the next episode is going to show the main, because one set the stage for the race, like the time and everything else. So the main 2 contenders, the heavy hitters, are going to now do their qualifications in the next episode, which is this Thursday coming up. But also the newest member added into this race, she's going to, and it is a she. And yeah, she's going to actually do her qualifications as well because it feels like every single new race, someone new comes into the picture.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny. But yeah, other than that, that's mostly it. Like all my other stuff, like party, let's say Jack of all trade, party of none is still doing good right now. Nothing serious at the moment. Stop touching controllers. What the heck you doing, you funny baby? Let's see. No mouse. No, what else was I say? No, I can't think of the names in my head. Jeez. So yeah, and yeah, he already just printed something out of the printer, and also trying to play the fax machine. So yeah, so you may actually hear me start saying no to him. See what I'm saying?
Yep.
See what I'm saying? So yeah, so please bear with me, everyone. It's like I may have to keep stopping him from doing something destructive at the time, so do understand. This is live. This is actually full situations going on, and yes, you're gonna give me your tablet too in the process. I want. Really? You were funny. You're a funny baby. Okay, here, play. Here, go. Enjoy. Yeah, go ahead. Here. Here you go. On that, see? Look, now you don't want it. He hands it to me to unlock it, and then he just wants to walk away. Anyways, but other than that, guys, sorry for the little interesting rant and everything else. But if you guys have anything you guys are checking out whatsoever, please leave a comment down below and everything else. So, are you done yet, buddy? All right. So let's get into some news here. Let me get some music cracking and going. I think I'm actually gonna do. Let's see. I might throw that later. Let's see. Let's do. You know what? I'm trying to find a good. Let's do some. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's try this. Place. Yeah, let's turn this up. There we go. There we go. A little better. All right, yeah. So let's get into some news here. There's a few odd things that I still haven't really. Again, I'm kind of going on the fly because I had to do a lot of stuff and I didn't really get a chance to like set everything up. Like again, thumbnails, everything else. I did it so quick and fast in a matter of like 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes tops. While coming up with the name of the topic. So for you guys who don't know what the topic is going to be about, the topic is mostly focusing on what is the future looking. Well, basically, what the spring season for anime is looking like. So I do have a list of stuff that we have prepared for. And basically talk about our opinions on that. But we'll get into that in a minute because some of the stuff will actually bring up some future stuff that's coming down the pipeline, down the road. So let's look at some stuff. And then plus I'll get into the rankings of how everything's looking so far for most animes of the winter season because we're almost done. So, but first off, I'll throw this one out because I saw this as I was trying to go through finding news, and this is actually something very interesting. This is actually more of. This is actually a little different on my element of like animes. So there's an article, basically, shout out to Anime News Network, and this one actually caught my attention real fast. I was like, oh, this is interesting. Says here is that, which I may put this out to my next episode when we bring it back up, but just keep this one in mind to have an opinion on it. The same thing will be though. The top. So we got here says, is it really impossible to make a living as an animator in Japan? Yeah. So yeah, I saw this article and I was like, I haven't really got a chance to like deep dive and read it. I just saw it. I was like, kept it. So just keep this in mind. I just wanted to throw this out for you guys because this may be an actually interesting topic we can bring up that could to anime. So this will be for the next episode. So as a future reference. So I will keep this in mind. So yeah, but that was one thing I saw and I wanted to bring it up real quick. Just have everyone have a mindset of thinking like how we're going to go about this and attack it. But we're not going to, that's not one of the news I want to bring up. So that's just a future reference. That kind of helped me out. So no sense. Storm got that one already because it's about fire red and leaf green. We already got the announcement of that. We have some future animes here. Let's see what we got here. That's weird. I'm looking for something specific here. That's scary. I don't even know if I want to. Oh no! Why? Okay, I'm seeing stuff that I'm reading and I'm not either am finishing or slowly trying to work on. And it's crazy. Ooh. So apparently, JoJo Bizarro Adventures Part 7 is getting an English dub. And they have the trailer for that right now. So that's interesting. Oh, really? This is actually something I'm actually looking forward to. Okay. I wanted to hit the wrong button. It's a right click this. Alright, so for those who have never heard of the anime called Space Battleship Yamato, so apparently we're actually getting the film. We're getting a film, which is basically, let me see if I find the name. I I guess, yeah, Battlefield, Space Battleship Yamato, Rebellion 3199, basically called Be Forever Yamato. Oh yeah, that's right. So this is the title it's called. So for those who don't know, Yamato is like kind of like in those categories of like, what's the anime I'm thinking in my head? Like New Millennium and like those old school kind of animes. But it's as the year keeps growing, the art style gets better and better. So it's like it's now gotten to the point where we're actually is now kind of up to the date of the times. But it's a really good series. I believe Crunchyroll has it, and I believe I want to say there's 4 seasons in it, I think. Check. It is at. I was like, what in the world is that noise? He's playing something new, and I'm like, what the heck? That's something I don't recognize. Alright. Let me see, because I had it up. There it is. It's called Battleship, Space Battleship Yamato, or Star Blazers, basically. There are actually 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 4 seasons and there's 1 movie. So the first one is basically go by it's the same name, but it's actually just changed the year. So the first one is actually the first season is 2202. Season 2, I think it's. Oh no, sorry. The first one is 2199 is the first season. 2202 is season 2. Season 3 is 2205. And season 3 is actually, like I said, is 3199. So I'm guessing the movie is supposed to be, I guess, putting the whole thing together, or either the conclusion of this whole series. But as of right now, I believe it's only 14 episodes of season 4. Season 3 has 8. Seasons 1 and 2 has 26, and then there's a movie I think it actually focused on the second season, or either the ending of season 2. So if you guys have not, it's actually a really good series. It took a bit of time for me to get into it, but I think the only reason I wanted to watch it because it kind of almost reminded me of remember the old school Mobile 2 Gundam, like that art style and stuff. That's what it kind of reminded me of. It kind of reminded me of, it was like a mixture between that and what's that other one in my head? Macross. That's what it kind of reminds. It kind of gives me that like vibe of like Macross and the Mobile Suit Gundam, like old school, but without the machines, but it's more focused more towards like Macross because that's like the airships and stuff like that. Yeah. But just without the like the whole changing to machine like robots and stuff. But it just has that. Okay. Yeah. So I'm actually kind of excited to see this, but I need to I gotta actually really, you funny baby. You're funny. The sinister laugh just never ceases to amaze me. You actually see his face as he's doing this. So. But yeah, so if you guys ever want to check it out, definitely I recommend checking this out. It's actually a good series. I just need to finish it. I think at the time I was watching it. I lost my train of thought because it's bounced up and down. Yeah, season 2 I just never got a chance to finish it because I think there wasn't enough episodes. And for some odd reason, I guess they finally now released season 2, gave us season 3, and now we're gonna have season 4, which I was surprised by that. Hey, you funny baby. So there's that. Let me get this one thing because he's doing this to trying to get my attention. Here, play. Okay, so there's that. Let's see again. Ooh. Okay. I'm actually happy about this one. So I may actually butcher this. Let's see. Critique channels add add a movie and a series. So I guess this is a new streaming channel. I don't know where it's I don't know if it's on YouTube or anything else, but it's a let's see, I think I might say this wrong. collections. Let's see. So it's a channel. Don't know what it is. Announced on Wednesday that they're actually releasing. They're adding Gunbuster the movie and the first season of Ghost in the Shell standalone complex. Let's see. So it looks like it won't be starting in March actually of this year. So with that being said, of Gunbuster, so they're gonna be adding that. Let's see, Gunbuster the movie is part of the 2006 Gunbuster versus Diebuster. Aim for the top. Okay. So wait, so I'm guessing they're gonna be adding Gunbuster and Gunbuster 2. So they're gonna be adding both of them in there. So I'm actually excited about that because I believe I had the DVD. I got to fight it, and I had a friend of mine who had the originals, and he let me actually, and I say this, he let me actually make a copy of it, but actually not. So then I ended up having that, plus I actually have the TV series of the new Diebuster actually. So it's actually really good. I actually like it. Again, Gunbusters has that old school anime feel, and I'm a big sucker for old school anime. So especially with the art style, you never can go wrong with it. Because that was his time. That was like one of the best things in the world. So definitely, if you guys want to do that, definitely check it out. Like I said, these will be, if you're in, like I said, I don't know where it's under. I don't know if it's under YouTube or if it has its own stuff. It's on channel, whatsoever. But I will let you guys know as I actually do research and find out where it's at. It could be on the streaming platform on your TV, so we don't know. So why not? Do I need to grab your nose? Okay, make your mind. You want to climb up here or you want to get down? What do you want to do? Okay, you want. See? 20, baby. Jump. You're not going to be touching anything. So, let's see. What else we got? That's scary. Wow. Let's see that coming. I still need to start watching Hell's Teacher. I'm so behind on that. I finally figure out where to watch it now. Really, you stop. Look, I turn off this keyboard. Even pushing buttons. Oh wow. Okay. So I just found this out. So JoJo Rangers manga is entering its final arc in March 18th. Yeah. So JoJo Loser Rangers.
Oh.
Yeah, so I know this is one of those animes that we've been wanting to check out because of the whole situation of it, and it seems, but like I know we've been dropping the ball on this. Literally, I know me and you have been dropping the ball. I think I watched like the first 2 episodes and never got a chance to finish it, and it already had a second season. Stop! You're not touching my mouse. So I gotta fix him. Right.
Is that on?
That's on Hulu still. No, it's still on Hulu if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. Hulu.
Yeah. So Hulu still has it. Unless there's something else. Because I remember something that was on Hulu actually. Something on Hulu, I think, switched over to. No, it was something on High Dive. Something on High Dive has now finally got on the Crunchyroll. You need to stop. Okay. That would be good. Chill. I need your pinky. You are pinky. He does it so he can get his way. You're not okay. You know what? Here's the keyboard. Enjoy. Bye. Here. Go away. Go. Bye. 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 Thank you. There. So yeah, but like I said, we really have dropped the ball on this one, and I really wanted to check this out because I wasn't expecting like a dark version of like Power Rangers, but just in another form. So, but again, this anime is out. We already know this for a fact. It's on Hulu. It's on Hulu. So definitely, if you have Hulu Plus / Disney Plus, definitely check it out. It's actually a very good, interesting anime. I just never got a chance to finish it. I only was 2 episodes in the season 1. There's a lot of stuff. Let's see. So this kind of so with this one, it kind of is a mixture between anime and TV. So it kind of goes with both of us between Vitoverse and Noonami, but we do have finally a voice actress for who's going to be playing Amy Rose for the new Sonic movie coming out.
Gotcha.
Yep. So Kristen Bell is going to be playing Amy Rose.
Okay. All right.
So I was like, okay. I was kind of surprised by that. Yeah. I'm like, I'm looking forward to that. So, see how because Amy is a very, not say unique, but she's a very interesting character.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to it. But then again, it's like my brain is like, okay, we already got Shadow in here. Now we're getting Amy. But it's interesting, like, wouldn't it be interesting to get Amy and Bruce the back?
Mm-hmm.
Because then that would be dope. Because you can't really have almost the rest of the crew without. Okay, you can have Amy, but then you can't miss Bruce.
Yeah.
So I guess we have. Oh, let's see. The film is slate for March 2027. If you're going to play with the keyboard, here you go. You want to sit in my lap? Okay. Bye. Bye. You're not gonna do this. You're not gonna do this. Then be still. Look. I gotta get ready for a second one too. Second one is just around the
I don't know
corner.
if the connection is went out, but you just cut out on me. You good now, but you good now, but you had just cut
Maybe
out.
because he was like screaming his ears off, like screaming his head off like crazy. That kind of did that.
No, like the connection went out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's. Remember they said. Yeah, I think there was something going on. Wait, hand me a binky.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. That would be the fiance just walked by. I'm gonna go take a step out real quick. Oh, now you want to get down? Now you want to get down? Go ahead. Have fun. He's coming to you. He's gonna be mad. Told you. He's gonna be mad. Yes, please. Yes, queen. Oh man. Let's see. Alright, let's try to get one more because I'm getting so distracted. You want so much attention, it's not even funny. And he's teary-eyed in the process. Alright, let's see. I guess I'll throw... That is my dear, you funny baby. I'm trying to find something. That's... Oh, wow. Okay, so I guess we have some new information about the Rooster Fighter anime. So I guess we got a little bit more information.
Okay.
So apparently, Disney Plus and Hulu is going to be streaming Rooster Fighter in March 15th. So now we actually have an idea where it's going to be on.
So it's Hulu.
Yep, it's Hulu. It's going to have it. Hulu is now getting Rooster Fighter. So, and it's funny because I think it has a new cover. It has a new cover art too. Oh, it's gonna be in the spring season. Okay. I don't like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull this up. Let me pull this up because this oops, that's not. God dang it! I missed that. All right, hold on. Let me do this. Let's replace this. Wait, hold on. Let me do this. me do something real quick. I'm gonna throw this out. Yeah, we do have trailers, but let me see. Let's do this. Here's that thing at. Is it? Oh, here's Windows. There you are, right there. Search real quick. So as you see this, I was like, "What?" Oops. It's this picture that kind of throws me off, and I gotta make this bigger so you actually see this clear as day. I was like, "Are you serious?" Look what this says here. I was like, I cannot with this.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I got no comments to this. I really don't. So, yeah. Oh my god. So yeah, it's the. Alright, let's get back where it goes. Where are you? Just want to make sure I got the right one. So yeah, that title was fine, but it's just the starting of that title was just like, I'm not even gonna say this. I'm just gonna leave it. I'll let y'all see it. Like I was like saying pause and everything else all known to man, and so I was like, no. Oh, now you want to be excited now? What are you trying to do? The Naruto run? Like I said, if you actually can see what he's doing, it's hilarious. It may be funny, baby. You're fine. Ain't cool. Now you come here. There you go. Here, enjoy. Bye. Oh, you're right here. I'll text it to you.
Oh, the pin?
Yes.
Oh no, I'm probably gonna walk inside because the pin's like too hot.
No. If it does the tap, then it should not have a pin, but if it does, I'll just text it to you anyways. Oops, and that'll be it. So, yeah. No comment. But other than that, guys, oh boy, sorry, I've been having some fun with this kid here. So, but that'll be it for the news there, everyone. For anyone who actually liked the news or kind of enjoy commentaries from Obadiah, please definitely leave a comment down below and everything else. All right, let's get into our main topic, and I'm actually going to change the name for this one because I do have something perfect for this. I got a perfect song for this. If I play this, I feel like no. Let's not do that because I really want to. No, screw it. I'll risk it. Let's go. We're going in. We are going in. Let's turn this down a little bit. All right. So if I get hit with copyright because of this, I don't care because I like this beat. Anyways, so our topic, like I said before, is going to be what is this the spring season what's the spring season looking like for us? So as you know, we are now getting close to the end of our anime season, or the winter anime season. We are basically, judging from most anime so far, we are basically either episodes 7 and 8, basically. For a prime example, like I said, like what's the one I'm looking at? Noble Reincarnation and Jack of all trade, party of none. They are on their 8th episodes, while everyone else, as in like Hell Mode, Holy Grail Arrow. Oh, sorry, what phrase that? 3 Pacific animes, and I'm double checking to make sure. Yes, so 3 Pacific ones. So I'm sorry, MF Ghost, Noble Reincarnation, and Jack of all trade, party of none are basically on their 8th episodes, while animes like My Hero Academia Vigilante, let's see, Holy Grail Arrow, let's see, Hell's Paradise, and Since Be the Hero, and I'm gonna throw one more into the mix. Oh, and Hell's Mode. Basically, just to name a few. Basically, they're on their 7th episode. So, as you know, majority of animes are sometimes run about 24, sometimes they can run about 12. You know. So yeah, so it's kind of like that kind of situation there. So, with that being said, and no, you're not touching the keyboard. Enjoy that bottle. Well, so yeah. So with that being said, what is the future looking like? So two animes on my two of the animes I'm thinking of here are still running as we go. Digimon Beat Breaker is still going. It's like this on today, as of this recording. Today, or basically tomorrow, will be the 20th episode. So I'm guessing they're getting 24 there. And for some odd reason, the Kamen Rider Want to Be a Kamen Rider is still running. We're at, I believe this is 20th episode, I believe as well. Let me double check, make sure. Yes, it's actually on this 20th episode as well. So there's basically like, I feel like, yeah, so basically those two most likely are on their let's see. Oh, you're gonna be done with that now? Okay, so you're gonna put the biggie in and then you're gonna actually hold that. That's lovely. Okay. Anyways, Kimmy, thank you. Let me finish. I'll give it to you later. I'll give it to you later. Finish first. You here, sit down. You're not gonna keep doing this. So, so yeah. So basically, those are the only two animes are basically still running as we go. So I'm guessing they'll be having 24 episodes. Again, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, Kamen Rider, I believe, is gonna have 24 episodes. Digimon, it's a possibility, but I highly doubt it. They may keep going. It just depends. So we'll just see how it plays. But as far as what the future is holding for us for anime, I will give you a select few. Well, I'll give you a list. And also, while I still have, thank you again to Anime News Network. Pretty much, there are some stuff in here that I had news to bring up, but then it was just more of like, let me not bring this up because it actually is part of some of the stuff that's gonna be coming. So like prime example in this list, what are you doing? Okay, you done? Give me. Here. You're not holding the bottle and having the binky at the exact same time, buddy. Oh, you're being a hoot. Okay. So yeah, so there's a few in this list that I'm gonna read off here. So let's see. What are you doing? What are you doing? And no, you're not touching my phone, and you're not touching that either. What are you doing? Okay. What are you doing? You're funny. Funny kids. Let me see what we got here. I'm trying to look at some stuff here and name off a few besides anime schedule as well, which I'm looking. Oh wow, so that's returning back. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find stuff and losing train of thought because my son's kind of going back and forth and can't make up his mind. Let's see. Such reveals the main character. I don't know about that one. So okay, so let me start off with these here. So one on the list, and what are you doing? All right, so one of them on the list is actually this is actually part of the coming in spring, and for some reason I don't know how I actually ended up finding this manga. I don't know why. It's just kind of bear with me when I think of this. Do you like big girls? Pause. This is more like I think it's more of a basketball situation because the cover art is that you have like girls in basketball outfits, so basically it's that. But I think it's a little more deeper than it is. So I did read a little bit of this manga, so I'm kind of surprised this has been announced and has an April premiere, which is going to be a little bit late. Still part of the spring season, but it's going to be a little bit later. Another one, which is Dark Summoner, which is this one's hilarious. I feel like I have an idea where this is going to go, but this is actually going to be an anime short, so that's going to be very interesting to check out. Oh, for me. What you just made that? There's that. Let's see, what's another one? From Overshadow to Overpower, the manga is basically getting a. Let's see, it's also getting anime in July, so that's another one from the list. But that's the summer right there. So that was just something I just saw that caught my attention. But the ones that I'm looking forward to, which is basically, again, now shout out to anime's scheduling.net, because with this, I would not be able to keep tabs of what animes are coming out, which ones I like, which ones don't like, which animes I want to check out, and everything else. So one that's definitely on the list, and this spring is gonna be heavy hitters off of heavy hitters. And I'm going to name off the heavy hitters. So one definitely on the list is ReZero, which is the 4th season. So we do have a trailer for that to check out later on. So there's not much to say to that. I have watched a few episodes of the first season of it, and I was very confused. So I didn't really get a chance to pursue into it. But I think now, as like it's now starting to give us more and everything else, I think I finally want to get a chance to kind of dive in and kind of get more information to understand this whatsoever. So definitely that's one of the major big heavy hitters. Reincarnated season 4 is another heavy hitter. This one I have been very excited to check out because we were supposed to get this for the spring, but then they pushed it to we were supposed to get it for winter, but they pushed it to the spring because of the fact of because we are because we are getting 60 episodes, so we're getting so it's going to be running for a while. So this may run maybe all the way to winter, maybe like the fall or winter. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. So because it's already ramping up, the manga's ramping up, or basically just about finished, or is finished. So that's the reason why we're getting that. And why it's gonna be so long. Welcome to the Demon School. Yeah, welcome to the Demon School Iruma season 4. We're actually getting that as well. So I'm actually definitely looking forward to that one. I need to finish season 3. But I do know how season 3 ends, but I just need to finish I believe it's the event. Welcome back, Vito.
What up? What I missed?
Basically I named up a couple of animes that are coming that I still had Anime to Network up that I didn't want to bring them up until now. So one called Do You Like Big Girls? Pause. Like literally, but the cover is like them in basketball outfits and stuff. So things like some base basketball kind of situation. Another one was called Dark Summoner, which is going to be an anime short, and then another one that's actually called From Overshadow to Overpower is coming as well. But as I'm going to my other site, which is the animescheduling.net, where I can keep tabs of what animes are coming and schedules and different things like that, and find out where they're at. I usually go there, but I'm naming off the heavy hitters that I think a lot of people are really anticipating. So like ReZero season 4 is right around the corner, so we're definitely getting that. So that's coming in April. Reincarnated Slime season 4 is right behind. It's going to be there as well. Welcome to Demon School Iruma season 4. We're getting that one as well. Let's see, Dr. Stone part 3, I guess is season, I think it's the 3rd season, but the final arc, I believe, or hold on, the 3rd and final course of the 4th season, okay, that's what it is. So we're getting the final parts of season 4 of Dr. Stone. That one. So I know people are looking excited for that one. Where is the other one? Because there's a lot on the list. Wow, that came a lot sooner than I expected. Let's see. Born as a Vending Machine. Reborn as a Vending Machine season 3. I need to finish the last episode of that to be ready for the next season of that, because it's gotten interesting to a point where there's a possibility that the person who was reincarnated as a vending machine may actually get his body back. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to it, but I think it's gotten to a very serious part of the final episode because I think of the last season. So there was that. Then let's see, where's the other one I'm looking at? There's a lot more, and I gotta scroll down a little bit. Let's see. Definitely, I know if I get to it, and it should be coming up. There it is. There's the anime right there. Wizard and Sword, season 2. We are definitely getting, that's right there. That's something that we all been waiting for. Me, you, and Sandstorm. Mm-hmm. We've been so excited for this because I think you never got a chance to see the trailer for it. It was actually in one of my episodes, so I actually had the trailer for that. I was like, oh wow, this is gonna be very good. But then there's also another heavy hitter that it's one of the sleepers, but again, you cannot sleep on this one. You cannot. Classroom of the Elite is now showing. 4th season is now coming to play. And if you want some more psychological, like warfare kind of like classroom situations, yeah, this is definitely an anime because you have to see. The first episode makes it look like season 1, first episode, you're basically like, okay, cool. But then when you kind of understand like the rules of the school and everything else and how it plays, then it gets insane because the farther you go, you start understanding one specific character, where he's from, what's going on. Like, I didn't expect myself to fall in love with this anime, and I think I have certain specific episodes I like the most that I can rewatch more than once because the situation and how everything played out, and like you had to like double and triple watch this episodes to like, wait, what? Like, what just happened? How did this happen? What's going on? So yeah, it's one of those animes that you have to really, really, really pay attention, which has like that mystery kind of situation, and that's one of the things I like the most. And I forgot this actually came out. It was coming out, and I never even finished this. I was expecting that one. But yeah, those are the ones of the heavy hitters that we are anticipating because of like, you know, they've been out, that we're getting seasons of that. Also, again, I believe the Slime movie should be coming out as well. I'm double checking to make sure. It's not. Yeah, it's gonna be coming before the anime comes out because we're supposed to be getting the movie first, then the anime. I'm very surprised by this because I wasn't expecting this movie to come out. Assassination Classroom, everyone's time. So I'm guessing if you have not seen the anime Assassination Classroom, it is a very, very good anime. Especially when the concept of it is that you have this specific like underrated class, like D class, that's actually are being trained to become assassins, and their goal is to, and they're the only ones who's supposed to do it. Their goal is to basically assassinate their teacher, but the reason being because the teacher is an alien. So, and he has the power to destroy Earth. Mm-hmm. So they're being trained. They're actually being taught as actual students, but at the exact same time being taught to actually be assassins at the same time. So this anime did finish, so it was only 2 seasons. But I guess we're getting a movie, so I kind of need to finish season 2 because there's specific parts of the anime that I want to see in anime form. Besides, because I read the manga and I finished it, and it was actually good, but I didn't. There's a reason why. There's reason. I still think it's a really good anime. It's just certain specific things that just kind of bother me a bit. So there's that. And I'm trying to make sure he's not doing anything crazy. Let's see. There should be some shorts in here too. Oh, there's another My Hero Academia. I guess there's a special on that. There's the end. There it is. The rooster. There's that rooster fighter. Are you having a field day? You're not really. Don't you dare. You know what? Here. Enjoy that. Enjoy your pacifier. Let's see. So yeah, those are that's the heavy hitters. So stuff animes that basically are new that are coming. One of the trailers I did bring up. I think it was like a couple. I think that's what I did on my own. Called Needy Girl Overdose, which looks actually interesting. I kind of want to know a little bit more about it. So that's definitely something I want to keep an eye out for and why. So I'm definitely looking forward to that one. Let's see. There's that one. Is this what I think it is? No, that's not it. There was one I saw, and I think it might be Summer. Oh God, wait, is this? No, that's anime. That's one we do not talk about. That's an anime we do not talk about, and I think it's complete trash.
What was that?
Rent a Girlfriend. It is complete. We don't talk about. It's one of those animes that we do not talk about because of like the mind, like the situations and the stuff that the main character goes through just to get an actual girlfriend. Yeah, we don't talk about that because it's hate. This anime is like it's rooted as one of the hated animes after we found out something in the manga, and I found out from someone. I was like, "Wow, are you serious? This how this goes?" And then you go through this situation. Nah, we don't talk about that. We do not talk about that at all. We do not. So, let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. So farming another. I think we saw this last week. So if you guys have not seen last week's episode, I did have a trailer which was basically farming life in another world. So season 2 is actually coming as well, which is like I said, I'm looking forward to that one. But it's not a heavy hitter, but it's definitely something for anyone who has not seen the first one and wanted to kind of check out a slice of life kind of situation. So yeah, I think this definitely is an interesting anime to check out because I am curious about some new characters that's popped up in the trailer. Another one is basically the Angel Next Door Spoiling Me Rotten season 2. That's also something I was very surprised that I didn't think I was gonna like it, which was actually pretty good. And I think the other one, and there's another one here that I was so looking forward to this. The Most Heretic Last Boss Queen, From Villainess to the Savior, season 2. This one, I believe this is still on High Dive, if I'm not mistaken. And let's do that. Yeah, okay, cool. I didn't want to actually start type. Okay, cool. I want to make sure if it's still in here because this was actually one of my favorite animes too. Because for some odd reason, like I'm a very big sucker for the reincarnation kind of situation because. Especially the ones that basically you're reincarnating as a villainess, and then you add a villain or a villainess, and then you try to turn things around where the villain or villainess becomes the hero to avoid their doom flags. So I think after I seen one on Crunchyroll, and I think I have the name. So I think that's when the first one I started getting into, and it was more of a comedy kind of situation. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. I think it's called. Let's see if I can find it. It was like Reincarnated as a villainess. I know. I got an idea. Let's try to see. I'm trying to figure out the name. Is I remember the name is called like Reincarnated as a villainess. All roads signs to doom, I believe. Yep, I think you saw it. Where you go? Go back. There it is. It's called My Next Life as a Villainess. All routes leads to doom. This is actually is funny. This actually is a very funny anime too. I'm like, and it has 2 seasons, so I was kind of very surprised by this because I was just thinking like, it's not gonna be all that great whatsoever. And then I was like, oh, okay, this is not bad. But yeah, I think I've been kind of getting into those because I've been finding these gems where they become like more of the mystery type. So like, let me see. I think the one I had, this one I did like, and I actually enjoyed it very well. I became a villainess who goes down in history where she plays herself. She's reincarnated as a villainess, but she acts more of a hero. But she's like, she does the things like right as a hero, but she still acts like a villainess, and it's freaking hilarious for that part. Let's see. The other one's called Rye. Let's see. Rye Ratalia ends up at the Duke's Mansion, which is another reincarnation. 7-time Loop is another one. Dr. Elise, which I actually brought up before, and I think in our previous episodes, I brought that up as well. Villainous level 99 is actually hilarious. I fell in love with the villainous is timeless. It is very, and it does hit certain like not fields, but it hits certain like topics, like because episode 4 had brought up about like how you feel about dating a female and not a person, because the main character is reincarnated, who's supposed to be the heroine who falls in love with the villainess. So, and she's in love with the villainess and not with like the heroes or like the main character, like the guys or whatsoever. So that was actually, but it's actually pretty interesting. There should be one more. I think I added in my list. That one I haven't looked at yet, actually. But yeah, those are like ones that I've been getting into, like the reincarnation, the reincarnation villainous kind of situation, or basically the other one are the ones where people are like who are the weakest party members get kicked out of the party and end up become the strongest. So there's those kind of things, like for example the like Jack of all trades, party of none, because that kind of gives that same feel of that. Beast Tamer was another one because he's a beast tamer. They say he's weak, but then he ends up like getting like let me think, like I can't think of like the legendary like monsters like Fenrir and different things like that. You know, so and then since he made pacts with them that he used their powers and stuff. So it's like he becomes, so yeah, those kind of situations I kind of like as well. But so that's just one of those things I kind of like. So I find them, but then like I said, some of them are actually become like comedy, or they can be very serious, or you have to really kind of pay attention, different things like that. What is wrong with you? You just had a bottle? Are you tired? You must be tired. You must be even fussy.
Thank you.
He's been fussy. Welcome.
Get in the shower.
As you can hear, my fiance has made an appearance, and he's wants mommy. So yeah, these are just
I'm not getting in the shower.
one of the names. Like I said,
Come back, I'll get in the shower.
I just haven't run. I haven't run. That was you. You know, for some reason I should name this episode "How Many Times Obadiah Cries." He's been doing this through almost the whole episode, and like look at him, look, he is so teary-eyed. He is so teary-eyed. You know what? One of these days I'm going to do an episode based on you. Wait, I think I do have one for that. That's actually your birthday. That's your birthday episode. Wait, do you count? I have to look into that. We'll look into that. If I have an episode, if his birthday is literally the week I do Noonami, it's gonna be focused on it. Yeah, it's gonna be focused on you, okay? You should be happy. It'd be you turning 2. How's that sound? You tired. That's what it is. You're in a bottle, you're tired, you want that, you want to lay on that. Yeah, that's what it is. Jeez. I apologize. As I said before, everyone, please bear with me. Because I'm losing my train of thought and have to kind of focus on that. And again, I got to be prepared for another one. I got to be prepared for number 2. It's going to be fun. Oh, you guys are going to see me look like a zombie like it's no tomorrow. Oh, I forgot about that one. Wait, that's on my list. Okay. So, other than that, yeah, cool. Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna look. That's another thing I need to bring up. When you look at how's everything going on with all the animes going on for now. As to before we finish off and be going to the trailers, I do want to bring this one up too because I meant to bring this up earlier, but I thought I'd save it for now. Let's see how all these animes are doing for the spring season. For the winter season, because like I said, we're almost done, and you're really doing the utmost. Okay, make up your mind. What do you want to do? Make up your mind. The bottle's empty. You're trying to take that. So, all right, I'm going to name off a few things here before we're going to... Wait, oh, shoot, I did left it on. Shoot. Forgot I left this keyboard on. I was typing. Yeah, so let's get into some animes here as of now. Let's see. So, let's start with Fire Force. Fire Force is at a 3.4 as we now speak. Hell Mode is actually also a 3.4, which understandable. I mean, it's going at a slow pace, but it makes sense, so I'm not complaining over that. So Friend Beyond Journey's End, season 2 is at 4.4. I'm not surprised. I have not finished season 1, but judging, I heard good things about it, so there's that. Jujutsu Kaisen season 3 is at a 3.8, which is very surprising. But I guess maybe because of the pacing or whatever. So that's just how I feel. Hey, get up! What are you doing? Stop messing with stuff. So here's one. Here's an anime that we kind of, I think we were trying to figure out, and I haven't got a chance to check it out yet, which I'm hoping to do sometime this weekend. Roll Over and Die. This is also one of the animes that I think we talked about. I had trailers for. This actually has a 3.5. I can't really defend it. I can't actually say anything about it, but that's how it is. Chain Soldier season 2, which is something I've finished the first season. I'm just gonna kind of wait till season 2 to be completed and kind of dive in, or I may somewhat get around it. It's at a 4.7, which is very surprising. I know how the first season went out, but I guess the second season is supposed to get more intense, and I guess maybe because of the art style. So there's that. Let's see. The Holy Grail of Errol is actually at a 4.3, which I'm not surprised, which I'm kind of happy about. MF Ghost is at season 3, it's at 4.2, which I'm again happy about it, not surprised. Since to Be a Hero is at a 3.9, understandable. Because it actually is doing some good pacing and everything else. What it's doing. Stop tossing stuff in this room, or you will be out of this room. Stop. Give me. Leave it there. Don't you dare. I will spank you in front of this camera. Don't test me. You're really trying to test me. You know how this works. You were trying so hard to test me. Anyways, Hell's Teacher, I believe, since it's been going, and I need to go start watching this, because apparently for some reason, I think YouTube has it, so I have a chance to check it out. It's at a 4.0, so that's actually good for me, and I'm actually happy about that. I'm very, very happy about that. So, because it's actually something I've been looking forward to check out, and I think it's supposed to be the remake, I guess. Jack of all trades, Party of None is at 3.4, which I'm kind of a little disappointed with that, because it is a really good anime. I do enjoy it. I just don't understand why, whatsoever. So there's that. Let's see. Oshi no Ko season 3 is at a 4.3. Not surprising. Let's see. Easygoing terrorists defend by the optimistic lords. 3.6. I get it. I get the reason why, but I'm not going to. But I'm not going to be super mad about that score. And I mean, not for my sake, but I understand for maybe other people because of it is a very slow paced anime. But I do enjoy it because it has a lot of humor and a lot of stuff going on. And it actually is something I have read, which I need to finish up. Stop. Because you're doing more than one thing. You're trying to touch the keyboard. If you want the keyboard, here, take the keyboard. Here, go. Take it, go. Like, jeez. So there's that. The Darwin Incident. This is also an anime I have not got a chance to check out. It's at a 3.5. I can't really defend it whatsoever because I can't say, that's a good thing or a bad thing. Not because score-wise, just because I have not seen it yet, and I think it's on. I think it's on Hulu. I think it is. No. I think it's Amazon. Sorry, I did it right. I think it's on Amazon. Yeah, it's on Amazon. Amazon Prime. So there's that. Let's see. This one is, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, I'm trying to find this. Sorry about that. There it is. I believe it's called the new Samurai Troopers of 2026 Samurai Troopers. It's got a 3.2, which is very surprising. I was not expecting that. I need you to stop. Either be still. You're really testing me, aren't you? Be still. Let's see. Yeah, where was it? Oh, here it is. There was a cute girl in the hero's party, so I tried to confess to her. Is at a 3.0, which I'm not mad about that score. It makes sense. I'm not mad about that. Let's see. My Hero. Hey. Stop. Let go. Let go. Anyways, sorry about that. My Hero Academia Vigilantes at a 3.9, so that's actually interesting for that to be there. This I never heard of. Let's see, I may butcher this. Yamisha Buzz Japanese Ghost Stories at a 3.5. Never heard of it. It just caught my attention. I was like, wait, Japanese ghost stories? What the heck? I'm curious where that's at. I may have to do some digging on that. And I may actually find a trailer to this, so I may see what's going on. Stop! Let's see what else we got. Hell's Paradise is at season 2 is at a 3.8. Interesting. Digimon Beat Breakers at a 4.7. Surprisingly, I'm very surprised. Noble Reincarnations at a 3.7. Okay. There should be. I think I should be almost done. Oh my ears. Let's see. So there's that. I do want to actually see this. I gotta peruse that. Star Detective Recure. That must be new. Let's see what we got. So there is an anime I'm actually checking out, and I'm trying to wrap my head around it. I don't know. It's called You and I Are Polar Opposites, but it has a 4.3, which is something. I started watching while trying to put him to sleep. So that was actually something interesting on that. Let's see what else. There was another one. So Tojima wants to become a comic writer. This has been going so far. Wow, you actually knew how to put that in. What the heck? You're funny. You're funny, baby. Don't break my cords, funny baby. You already broke one thing. Anyway, so that actually got a 4.0, which is very surprising. Trigon Stargaze is at a 3.5. Face Strange Fake is at a 4.6. And yeah, and shoutouts to Biggie the Bang Girls. There's a couple of people who told her to check out an anime called Reincarnated as a Dragon Hatchling, which actually got a 4.3. Yeah, so there's a good amount of stuff that's in here. There's stuff that like I have heard of that I haven't really got a chance to check out. I thought we were done with Precure because I've always been following the series, but always never finished them. They always being like to a certain point. So there's that. In the clear moonlight dust. Interesting. Kaya-chan isn't scary, so that must be something interesting. So yeah, there's a good amount of stuff here that I haven't really there's some I have been checking out, some I have not been checking out, some that's one or two that basically got my attention. I was like, what is this? So yeah, there's been some good scores, good and bad scores, but I mean, like, at the end of the day, it's not, super crazy whatsoever. But again, we're almost at the end. We're 7 to 8 episodes into each of our animes whatsoever. So we are, I'm guessing, because next week will be the last week of February, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check to make sure. Yeah. Next week will be the end of February. So we'll be going to our 8th and 9th episodes. 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's see, we're on 7 and 8, 8 and 9, 9 and 10, 10, 11. 11, 10, 11, 11, 12, and then 12. Yeah, and then our 12th episode. So yeah, our 12th episode's animes will be the end of March. Will be either the 20th and the 27th of March. So that's where things get very dicey around that time for me. So I may... Ooh, that reminds me. While I'm actually have this calendar up, I can actually make sure something real quick before we actually get into our trailer. So let me see something. If I'm actually doing the Noonami or not. Let me see. Let's see. There, 6, the 20th. So yeah, the 20th will be at home. 3rd. Oh wow. So yep. Yeah. Hey, no! Get away now! He's literally trying to test the switch too, and I'm literally. Really? You are tired. You are tired. Alright. So yeah. Are you done? Okay, so anyways. But anyway, guys, let's get into these trailers. We have a total of... How many I got here? 1, 2, 3... I have 4 trailers. I was thinking of doing the 5th one, but I may save that for another time. So yeah, let's get into these trailers real quick. So let's do this right now. Switch over. Let me log into... you funny baby. Okay. All right. So... Can you stop? All right, like I said before, I did save this trailer. We do have it, so if I do get hit with a copyright whatsoever, I do warn you guys now. 9 times out of 10, it might be just because of music reasons or something else, but I think it's gonna be a music reason whatsoever. But anyways, let's get into this trailer. The trailer we have right now is going to be ReZero Season 4. So let's check it out. Welcome back, Vito.
What up?
So yeah, so we just looked at the trailer for ReZero season 4. So I think you didn't get a chance to really check it out or anything else, or you may came in like kind of mid or right at the end. So there wasn't really like any talking or anything else. It was like more of like a bit of action with a little bit of not mystery, but a little bit of action to it, just kind of like setting the stage up for what's happening.
Yeah.
So again, I did actually let people know as a plea of warning that just in case, like, if the music actually, if I get hit with a copyright whatsoever, because it could be for two reasons: one, because of ReZero, or it could be for music reasons. So, like I said, I'm not really tripping about it because
Nah, you all good.
yeah. So I'm just letting
You
people.
you still running. Basically, you probably, if you do get hit with it, it'll probably be after the stream.
Yeah, so it'll be more. It's more of like gonna be like a music reason where it says like, oh, we can't show it for different countries, different stuff like that.
But as
I know,
right
but
now,
I'm
they
just
haven't cut the stream or nothing. So
yeah. So
Yeah.
we are actually good. So yeah. As for my opinion of it, like I said, I said this before, and I said this before we started and everything else, that like this is, what are you plotting now? You're doing something. He's literally like, he was already. I stopped him from actually doing the Switch too. Now he's still like trying to go into the PS5, or it's just like the black PS5. Are you trying to move my TV? You funny baby? He's like unlocking the freaking wheels. He's like locking and unlocking the wheels. No, I need you to not do that. I don't want I don't want a flat screen, 55-inch flat screen TV to fall on you. So please leave that alone. Actually, let me make sure it's locked. He's messing with the lock of it. Jeez, hold up. Sorry, I have to step away real quick because because if you're gonna start doing this, you're gonna be not in this room. There we go. Finally locked it in. Don't even think about it. So I was gonna say, where's your pinky at? I figured he's playing with. Again, he does this when he wants his way, and it doesn't work that way. So now I have to really start spanking him a lot more to make him understand.
yeah.
Yep. So, but yeah. So, I seen the first 2 episodes of season 1, and I was very confused by this anime, and I wasn't sure about it. But now, after we're up to this point, and hearing a lot of good things about it, and now I kind of understand what this anime is about. Because again, like I said, when I first seen it, I had no idea what was going on. I was so confused. But I am looking forward to restarting this back up, and checking it out and going from there. Yeah, so that's kind of like how I feel with that one. Do you want to say anything about this one, Vito, or leave it at that?
Just leave it at that because I don't know
Yeah.
too much about it.
Okay. So, all right, on to the next trailer. Let's see. Pause. This is more like a. It says a trailer, but it's gonna be more like a teaser. It's only 55 seconds. All right, let's see. Where are you? You. Let's do this. Actually, I'll do this. Make it a lot easier. Here we go. All right, so the trailer we got here is we got the second season 2 from Old Country Bumpkin to Master Swordsman.
片田舎のおっさん牽制になる第2期2026年7月テレビ朝日系全国24局ネット BS 朝日他にて放送決定。
Yeah, that really felt like more of a teaser than a trailer.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't really have much to say for this one because I haven't seen the first season. But I feel like I need to watch the first season before I can actually really say how I feel about this. But again, this is more of a teaser than an actual trailer, so I can't really say nothing about this one. So I'm going to apologize.
Right.
And I think you're on the I think you're on the same page as me, Vito, with this one.
Yeah. I
So
don't know too much about it.
yeah.
See who's cracking. But I mean, from what we've seen, it looks like from the title,
Mm-hmm.
You know, a countryman becomes a
Master swordsman.
master swordsman. That's almost like a common thing now. I guess Dungeons and Dragons or something big over there.
Yeah.
Or something.
Something like
As
that.
of right now, I think we talked about this too. Like they have
Yeah.
their seasons of, like
I think it was,
you
what was
got
that?
wizarding stuff.
Yeah.
With the wizarding school stuff and the wizards and
That was
stuff.
we talked about this like last episode when we talked about
Yeah.
the difference between the 30 minutes to an hour, basically with Sins Be a Hero and Clevitus.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
But now it's like the Dungeon and Dragon stuff.
It's now becoming almost like it's kind of like it's starting to become a norm in a way.
Yeah, it's like a trend. They
Yeah,
have
there you
like
go.
certain trends.
Yeah, I mean it's, but then usually with that situation, it's like it's a hit and miss situation because I think it depends on the name of the title or what the concept of the story is. Because sometimes it could be like a good thing and sometimes it could be a bad thing, and sometimes it's be like it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
but for this to be a second season, I mean, it seems like it's actually, if it's greenlight for a second season, I mean, it should be good.
You know, one thing too, I noticed that they do green light stuff that really isn't popular, like all over the place. It's mainly
Yes.
just popular, and you know what I'm saying, like Japan or something like that. So of course they'll but naturally like show it on like a Crunchyroll or something like that. But it may not even be like super duperly popular over there. It's probably just popular to a certain degree where it made its quota
Yep.
to get that second. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been noticing that about just about almost all the animes I've been seeing on Crunchyroll, and I'm like, yeah, y'all have a lot to be sitting up here having like second season, third season, you know, stuff like that of certain things, and I'm like, there's a lot of animes, a lot of mangas becoming animes. I'm like, ain't no way y'all watching all of that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know
I
what
mean, that's why like I think like the perfect example for me was the vending machine, the reincarnated reborn as a vending machine. I was like, I highly doubt there's gonna be a second season. But I was like, you actually released a second season. What the heck? And now that the fact that like how you set it up and then set up the second season the way it needs to be, and I was like, okay. And the third season, I'm like, oh, okay. So now I see. Now it's like there has to be a reason to why to have a second season. There has to be a reason why. But again, it has to make sense. That's why, to me, like a perfect prime. You know what? I'll say that for another episode. We'll say that for another episode because that's a topic we can definitely bring up because. So now I got two topics to bring up. Yay! I got to figure out how I'm gonna do that one. One of them's gonna be interesting. So I have to make a decision between two. So I'm gonna have to do a double.
Yeah.
So. But anyways, well, I'm actually doing this with him since I got him entertained. Literally. Yeah, see. Get him entertained. All right, you. Gonna stop for a minute.
Yep.
Gonna stop, Obi. On to the next episode. Pause it real quick. So the next episode.
Next trailer.
Yeah. On to the next trailer. Sorry. Wow, that's the first time I did that. Jeez. Okay, so the next trailer we have here is called I Become the Legendary. Let's see. I Become a Legend after 10 years ago. Wait, that just messed up my whole brain easily. God dang it. Okay. I became a legend after my 10-year-old last stand. That just sounds super weird. Okay, well, let's just roll with it.
ここは俺に任せて先に行け魔人王との最終決戦
もう一暴れするか
かっこつけるのはよせ
全滅を避けるべくしんがりを務め
ラッカ
帰還を果たすとこれが俺いや美化しすぎ
じゃあお姉ちゃんって呼んでいいわよ邪魔するなであります
強敵とならもう十分戦ったさそして出会う真実がやがて新たな伝説へここは俺に任せて先に行けと言ってから10年が経ったら伝説になっていた
Well, I guess that's part of the spring season. I have questions. I have questions for specific reasons, and the only reason is because I'm kind of lost.
Yeah.
Like I as much as like I know, you know, there's nothing in that bottle. You know that, right, buddy? He's grabbed an empty bottle just to just whatever. Anyways, yeah. This is the first time I think this is the first set of like trailers that I actually had where I actually am being questioned.
Mm-hmm.
Like we went like besides ReZero is a scratch off because we already know about ReZero and just it's just another season. As for like Country Bone Game, like I said, we didn't know nothing about it because we never watched it and haven't got a chance to. But I heard good things about it. But again, it is what it is. This one just like you give us a long title name, and now I'm just like, okay, so what's going on? I need a little bit more to make it make sense to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's hard to bring that up, but oh well, it is what it is. Other than that, let's get into our final trailer. So I did have one more after that, but then I was like, I'll save it for something. So our final trailer, which where I'm about to switch over to, is basically called "Gals Can't Be Kind of Otaku." Gals can't be kind to otaku.
Oh, who's otaku? Let's find
Anime
out.
nerds. You know it.
だがただのアニメオタクではない。何を隠そう。女児向けアニメが大好きなオタクである。いじちことこさん、いかにもギャル。
勘違いしないで。
あまねけいさん、クールなギャル。住む世界が違う。
昨日はめっちゃ良かったよ。たまにはこういうのもいいっしょ。ゆっくりでいいよ。いいの？すごいじゃん。すごいよ。上皇。細いし。見すぎ。ありがとう。ありがとう。誰にも言わない。内緒にしてくれる？騙されないでくださいね。好きなのよ。好きだよ。別に。オタクくんのことなんかなんでもないし。オタクくんさ。オタクくん。オタクくん。オタクくん。オタクくん。オタクくん。オタクくん。オタクくん。オタクくん。オタクくん。
オタクとギャルは相入れない。
オタクくんね。
どうする？
オタクくんか。
どうなる？オタクに優しいギャルなんて。どうしよう僕。オタクに優しいギャルなんて。
I couldn't take this trailer serious. I couldn't. I really couldn't take it seriously. Because every time they kept saying otaku, otaku, and he's freaking like, I hate to say this on stream, but like he's having a freaking orgasm or something. Mm-hmm. Like his face reaction, I was like, I couldn't take it seriously. I was like, that's why my face was just down. Like I cannot.
So it was one of their flirtatious
fan service kind of situation.
Yeah.
I'm
sure in the anime they're gonna have the privates kind of like not showing, but like busting on some craziness. You know, like over exaggeration on.
Oh yeah, exactly. Oh, that's
kind of like Fire Force. How Fire Force is exaggerated.
There's that, and then there's another one. Like it's called like I like to call it like the misunderstanding situations. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's called like misunderstandings, I believe. And those are like the best animes because they're freaking like you were like, what the heck? And they're like, oh, that is just y'all is just wrong for that. You know that, right? but makes it so hilarious. But those are the type of animes that are hilarious. They really are. You're not touching that. Leave it alone. Quit messing with course. So yeah, you really are testing me, aren't you? You're really trying to do this. But anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna check it out just because. Hopefully that this is going to be all none but misunderstanding situations because it does like the trailer just does it. I can't even say you want to call it does it justice or no justice. It's hard to say because again, during this whole video, I literally had my face palm, head down. I was like, man, this is y'all just went too far with this trailer. I really did. Yeah. But again, like I said, it looks interesting. Just catch my attention because I do like a good amount of comedy, and this is actually some of my alley. But at the same time, it's one of those things that like I'm hoping is going to be what I'm hoping for, and not as like, okay, I was so not expecting this. Mm-hmm. Although that's actually sometimes a good thing. So, what do you think, Vito? How do you feel about that?
Like I said, it was very flirtatious. It's gonna probably just be one of those flirtatious animes and stuff.
Yep. Man. But other than that, guys, that'll be it for us today for the Noonami. Man. So yeah. So shout out to all our affiliates and everything else, you know.
When does the 10th year stand? When did that say it was coming out?
Which one?
The 10-year stand one, the one before we just watched that
one. Let's see. Oh, it is this comes out in it's part of the spring season.
It's part of the spring stuff, okay.
Yep.
Do it have a specific date or just
I'm about to look. Give me a second. I'm on the look right now. Because it should be, if they give me a specific date, because I know all the spring stuff starts in April, so I know that for a fact. It's going to be like, either it's going to be the 27th of March or it's going to be the first week of April. Stop pulling the cord!
Okay. That makes sense. All right.
Yeah, so, yeah. That's why we got that and a bunch of other stuff we're looking forward to.
And that's on Crunchyroll or
don't know yet. They don't announce it until when it gets the time, when it comes right around there. Stop! See, you made me have to spank you. Yep. Told you.
Go lay down, Obi.
And he's literally he's testing me like he's doing this, like he's ready to scratch. And I'm telling him, like, dude, you get 3. Once I start counting down, once I get to 3, that's it. If I start doing 1, 2, 3, you start scratching me, that's how it is. But if you start doing something else different, I count backwards, starting from 3. And when I basically use force, like when I, not yelling, but when I use a bit of force, it'd be like, when I say 3, he like runs and cries. So, but yeah, other than that, yeah, so like I said, we're definitely heading out. Sorry about that, because he's doing what he's doing, and I know he's tired because it's actually 11:10. He usually don't stay up this late unless like me doing a stream. He usually goes to sleep around 8 or 9 o'clock. You were doing this. Good lord. What you got set up for Vito? 120 with him.
No Vitoverse tomorrow or today.
Okay.
This weekend is going to be dedicated to Vitoverse music, so stay tuned for my reactions to Baby Keem's new album. Still trying to figure out how I'm going to sit up here and actually do it, because I had different ways and stuff like that, but definitely stay tuned for that. Stormcast tomorrow at 7. But don't know what the topic will be, but most likely it's going to be the drops that Nintendo had yesterday, which was the what we predicted as a surprise direct coming out, Nintendo Direct coming out, but it wasn't. It was just surprise announcements on certain things that got shown off yesterday, or a trailer that dropped yesterday. So we'll probably end up talking about that and probably giving of when a secret direct will pop up. But other than that, shout out to all the associates. Winging It Podcast, they're on Sundays. Juices Loose, I think they're on Mondays. Yeah, and then of course here, you know, you can catch me on the Noonami verse.
Yep, the Noonami verse. Yeah. Okay, so as like I said, before we started the trailer, I did some research real quick. So we do have the next episode, as we talked about, which I may end up doing a double here, because we're going to talk about 2 specific topics, which is one, like I said before, about is it, like I said before, I think it is the one about is it really impossible to make a living as an animator in Japan, which is that one, and also the topic that we were bringing up also as well earlier about I just had in my head, I just went blank. We just talked about like a few, like maybe no more like 10 minutes ago. It's about the what was it? I can't remember the name of it, but we actually brought it up. I have to look at the video and remember what the topic was. But yeah, those are going to be the two topics we're going to have, because the reason why I think I'm actually going to do double is because the 20th. So just giving you guys heads up, the 20th, I will not be doing an Noonami because of to be prepared for son number 2. Because you can come between the 20th of March and the 27th. So he will be here somewhere around that time. So I'll be very, very busy. So you may not see me on the Nami and also the Vitoverse during that time, just because of that reason. But I should be back on. Let's see. I think I should be back on the Vitoverse. Oh no, I should be back on the Nami on the 3rd, which I will figure out something, and also Vitoverse on the 10th as well. So give you guys heads up. And then the 17th of April is going to be dedicated to this guy, because his birthday is going to be on a Wednesday. Yeah, you're a tax baby. You know that, right? You're a tax baby. Yeah. So yeah, so stay tuned for that one. The 17th is going to be focused on him, so I haven't figured out what I have planned for him and what's going on. So we never know what he's going to do. He may actually say some more words and saying gaga and this other stuff like that. So you never know. We'll see how that plays out as it goes. As like I said before with Code Vein 2, I have not got a chance to start on it. I've been trying to do a recording, but I haven't had a chance to because of certain things that's been going on and being prepared for. So I'm trying to work on doing that, but if I get a chance to do it, I will do it. If I don't, like I said, just stay tuned. I'll let you guys know when it happens. I'm just going to kind of set everything up as we go. But until then, guys, that'll be it for us. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Stay safe and everything else. Until then, we'll see you in the next one. You funny baby. You want to say bye? You want to say bye-bye? No bye-bye? Oh, you don't want to say bye?
He think he's saying bye to me.
You want to say... No, he does the thing where if you say bye, you hang up in there until then you start saying bye when we're already gone. He does that. So yeah. Let me see if I can catch him doing this, but I may keep the mic on. So other than that, guys, we'll catch you in the next one, okay? See ya. Bye, buddy.